Back to J&V Rock Counting. I'm Jay. I'm in Ohio. Had to work today, but stopped at the Kentucky stuff road cut, found some things, and now I'm at my company yard in Ohio, north of Cincinnati. Let me turn this around. I'll show you what I found. Well, I'll show you some of what I found. When I get back to my truck, I'll show you the other stuff. I found this horn coral in this limestone. It's a big death plate. I think there's another one right there. Here's a partial horn coral. Here's another big partial, big huge one. I've got another one almost just like this in my pocket. I'll show you when I get back. It's a landscaping rocks along back where we park our trailers. And there's just some interesting rocks in here. I'll probably come and get a few different things when I get my rock garden, because let me zoom in. There's some interesting stuff. You know, there's a lot of granite type stuff in here. I don't know where they get the rocks from, but there's a lot of death plates. You know, I've showed a lot of this stuff. Pretty good fossils in some of it. It really glows good in UV. Some good brachiopods. You know, different stuff. Plus, like this one I just showed you with the horn coral in it. But I cut up a couple of my nicer horn corals. So this is usually a spot that I can find some. So I figured I had a little bit of time to spend, so I figured I'd come and scour this again for I don't know how many times, excuse me, I've been in here looking. But I always seem to find stuff. And most of the time I don't have that much time to look around in here, so I don't really, I'm doing like a quick little walk over, and I'm not really taking too much time looking. I have taken my time looking through here, but you know, it doesn't matter. You're always going to miss stuff. There's a nice old crinoid. Bryozoans. Yeah, there's always stuff in here. Nice little death plate. There's a druzy on that. But yeah, there's some interesting stuff in this. Just gotta slow down and look. But usually whenever I'm really focused trying to find horn corals here, I can usually find one. Even if it's only one whole one. I mean, today I found 3 or 4 partials anyways. Nothing good and whole and formed well, like I have found here before and like I've found in other places. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, and when I get back to the truck I'll show you the stuff that's in my pocket, plus some other stuff that I found today. It's got some good stuff in it. I don't have that much farther to look, so let me go ahead and turn this off and I'll be back with you in a minute. Alright, here's what I just picked up. So I showed you this one. Fossil soup piece with nice size horn coral in it. I didn't show you this one. This was the other one that I said was like that one. Big, huge piece for a horn coral. You know, that thing was that big around, you know. Big piece of horn coral. I did show you this one. About the same size as that other one, maybe a little bit smaller. And I showed you this one. I picked this one up after I stop the camera. This looks like it could be some kind of a fossil coral of some type. I don't know. It might be just a quartzite of some sort. I don't know. Let me zoom in because the light's just mess with me here. Shadows and stuff. Picked up a couple pieces of chert. Real smooth. I might try to cut those and tumble them. And I picked up several pieces of like granite type stuff. This one, you ain't gonna be able to see this on camera, but this one's really purple looking. This one's very pinkish. Got pinks and reds and stuff like that in it. Same with this one. Same with this one. These don't have any lapidary value probably. Oh, here's another piece of chert. I like the way it has the stripes on it. And then I found this thing. I don't know if that's a feldspar crystal or if that's quartz in there. See a couple faces. And that one right there is pretty good size. So I figured I'd take that and check it out. And then I didn't have anything in here. When I started the day, I had one or two little pieces. Found some good Kentucky stuff. Pieces. See how translucent that is. Look at this thing here. There's a broke open partial geode that was just laying there. Nice crystals in it. Found some really good pieces of this. They're flattened geodes, but they got chalcedony on them. Almost them little chalcedony roses on top of them. That's why I'm gonna start calling them like chalcedony roses. Like this thing here is a whole geode, and it's got some of that stuff around the outside of it. I'm gonna crack that sucker at some point. Kentucky stuff. Chalcedony, jasper, whatever you want to call it, whole geode, other partial, good crystals. Just needs to be cleaned up. This one's cool because it had some toroidal chalcedony. Some pretty cool formations right there. One broke open. And I like to give these things away, whole geode, well, that's Kentucky stuff. This is a whole geode. I like to give it away, when I'm on the road, because I got a bunch of this stuff at the house already, the Kentucky stuff. Look at that. Couple bluish purple it is. And then there was one good piece back here I want to show you. I can get over here to it. Found actually a couple good pieces. Right there's got calcite or something in it. More of that Chalcedony roses or something. Look at this. Nice dog tooth. There's one. There's another one. I find stuff like that all the time at that place, you know. Every time I go there, I'm always find something else. You get good rain. Something falls out of the wall. Breaks open. I should have filmed some while I was there so you can see how big some of these suckers could be. I mean, that is tiny. Tiny. I'm telling you, it's tiny compared to some of the ones that is there. I've got some more in my side box, but I'm not going to pull them out. Another one with some of that stuff in it. Is that bracket pod? I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know. This right here was really cool though. It's got multiple pockets. That big pocket right there is just awesome. This thing's already cut me once. Well, took a chunk out of my thumb anyways. Good crystal pockets on the backside. It's kind of similar to that one I showed that was in the back of my truck I did the short on. So I'll probably end up doing a short on this one too, because that one right there is just pretty awesome. I gotta clean it out. But let me turn this around. So I'm gonna, what's these I'm gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna hook up to my trailer and start heading south. I gotta go to Florida again, yay. Probably won't find anything down there, so I'm gonna just make this its own video. I'll probably wait to close it out because I might stop at the southbound Kentucky stuff spot and see if I can find any more whole geodes, because I might just try to do a cracking video on the road again. I don't know. I don't need to stop at any of the fossil spots, but yeah, I don't have a whole lot of room. I might have to call Vicky to meet me over on 575 to come get some of this stuff so I don't have so much in here. She ain't gonna do that. She would if I asked her to, but I'm not gonna ask her. But yeah, let me go ahead and get done because I've been here an hour, so I don't want to lose any more time. I got to get headed down the road. I'll probably be back with you. All right, here's some more things that I collected. I stopped at that other Kentucky stuff spot. I picked up a few pieces of that, a couple whole geodes, and then there's more up in the side box, and I'll take you up there and show you. Another big geode. Some more geodes and pieces. A little crystal piece. Partial geode. There's more back here behind this thing. Another couple big pieces. Okay, so I wanted to show this stuff a little bit better. I kind of showed it after dark. Let me open up this door so the sun, maybe get some sun here. Now the sun's, well, hold on. I can show it this way so you can actually see this. Maybe you can see it better in the dark, in the shade. So that's couple pieces of the Kentucky stuff here, showing really good chalcedony and whatever the pink is. I think it's feldspar. I don't know. I know I've showed this stuff quite a bit, but I just can't resist picking this stuff up. And then it's like some kind of little chert nodule I found there. I don't usually find that stuff there, but had a little horn coral in it. It's kind of weird. It's a good sized geode, but it's pretty solid, so it might be solid chalcedony, I don't know. And here's another little one. So you can see how that's, get the sun right. That's not quartz, but there's a, looks like maybe a double geode or triple even. It's like one got broke open right there. So, I don't know, could be interesting. Shut this door, hold on. You're not gonna see it because I'm gonna erase it. But I already tried one of them and I'm still getting the hang of this thing. But after struggling to get this other one in there, I finally got this other one in there, the big one. And I think this is gonna be the best one anyway, so I'm just gonna do this one, probably, and that'll be it. So let me go ahead and get this cracked, and if it'll crack. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. At least it cracked. Yeah, it's got that snowball quartz in it. A lot of the iron. It'll look good cleaned up. There's more of a pocket in there than you think when you get all that iron stuff out of it.
Little train's coming. I said, what is that noise?
Little clusters. Look at all of it. I'll have to sweep that up and save it, I guess. I could try to do this one. It'll be the same thing as this. You can see where part of it's already broke off. So I'm not gonna worry about doing that one right now. And if I crack that again on this side, there could be more of a pocket, but I mean, it's just got so much of that iron dirt, rusty dirt in there.
Hush.
So I could try to do this one, I guess. That one's pretty flat, so I don't know if that will have anything or not. Let me try to do this one real quick, if I can get this thing to, if I can get this thing hooked up. Aren't we? Alright. It was solid. It looks like calcite in it though. I'll tell real quick. See if that's calcite. I guess it maybe ain't, because it ain't really bubbling. Oh well, I'll leave it set for a while. Alright, hold on. I don't know. Alright guys, that's going to be it for Truckhound Chronicles number 14. A little bit anticlimactic, I guess, but we'll get these cleaned up. I really thought that one right there, as big as it was, and it felt pretty light for its size, so I thought it was going to be better than that. But there was a bunch of other more flat ones like that one that I said I wasn't going to break. I'd rather just try to smack them with the hammer or cut them. So I got a bunch of smaller ones I think I'll try to cut instead of crack. So anyways, yeah, tell us what you think. I did find some pretty cool stuff. I mean, I showed you everything, you know, in the earlier part of the video. So, and I did a short on that one nice chunk that I found. So, yeah. Let me know what you think, guys. I'm Jay.
I'm V.
She don't usually get to be on the Truckhound Chronicles. I forgot how to talk, apparently. That little bit of trying to get that thing to crack just wore me out.
I had to help him.
I got to get used to knowing how to do that. And the freaking little handle thing's missing off of it. So I'm having to use a little rod to stick through it. And it don't stay in there. And it then wants to fall out. So, trials and tribulations. All right. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.